Since 2019, COVID-19 is one of the important beasts that we need to avoid. Standard operating procedures are created to give us less risk of infection the virus. One of the standard operating procedures is to stay at home and work from home. So most of us would like to use our new application to order food or anything. Even though the rider will send it to our house, we need to avoid touching others or touching the surface of an object that contains the virus, including the doorbell. The existing technology nowadays are far behind what we need for this epidemic. Most homes still use touch doorbells, which need to be pressed to make sure the host notices them. This existing type of doorbell has a high risk of infection of the virus COVID-19. Thus, this problem can be overcome by creating a touchless doorbell that only needs you to place and wave your hand in front of the touchless doorbell, and the buzzer immediately will ring inside the home. With the existing brand new touchless doorbell, the risk of being infected can be decreased.
What is touchless doorbell? Touchless doorbell is one of the innovations to notice someone in front of the door without touching the doorbell. Touchless doorbell functions to control number of people infected by COVID-19 without touching the surface that contain virus.
For our design concept, we put the touchless doorbell in front of the main door house and also monitoring system inside the house. In this system, we use PIR sensor. And for the monitoring system, we have piezo, LCD, and 2 LED, which is red LED and green LED. So as I've mentioned before, this touchless doorbell we will put outside the house, and when someone waves their hand on this system, the PIR sensor will detect the movement and send signal to piezo to ring. Then, green LED will turn on and LCD will display someone is coming. This will make the host notice as soon as possible. Vice versa, if no one outside or no one ring the bell or waving their hand on the touchless doorbell, then the piezo won't ring. And the red LED will turn on and LCD display no one is here. So this is our block diagram. We have one input from the PIR sensor which detect movement, and for the microcontroller we use Arduino UNO R3, and for this system we have 4 output, which is piezo, buzzer, LCD display, green LED and red LED.
Next is the flowchart. So this is our flowchart for our project. The flowchart starts with the input, which is LCD that display no one is here. Then the LED turns on in red color. There is a detection of an object at PIR sensor. If the object is true or high, the buzzer will ring, and then the LED turns on in green color and turns off in red color. After that, the LCD also will display someone is coming. Then, it will return to decision making part. If the object is false or low, it will return to the input where the LCD will display no one is here. And this flowchart will continue looping based on the decision making part.
Now go